Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Darkness Ablaze video. Today guys, we're taking a look at the brand new Blaziken. Now this is going to be a post-rotation video on Blaziken. Now Blaziken could be the runner-up for maybe the best stage 2 in the new format. Blaziken's ability is really good. Its dual type ability does give it both fire and fighting, which is probably the two best types you could be in the TCG right now. You gotta think you can hit Pikas for weakness, Zacian for weakness, Dene for weakness, Aggro for weakness, Eternatus for weakness, Vika for weakness. So many good typings. Like, you have a very good dual type. It's, again, the best dual type you can probably be right now. And it could be the best stage 2. Unfortunately, because post-rotation does kind of nerf a few things, like Jirachi gets nerfed pretty hard, stage 2s are actually pretty hard to build around. This is the best version of Blaziken I could build. Stage 2s are just not easy to build right now, in my opinion, in the new format. It just feels a little bit different, unfortunately, it's a little hard to do, but this could be the best stage 2 deck in the new format, just because of how good Blaziken's types are. Blaziken even does get a little bit of a nerf. It does actually lose Diancie, which would allow it to, because you're already you're a fighting type, so Diancie would give it the extra 20 damage, but without the Diancie now, you're only doing 130, so your damage is pretty nerfed, I would say, but because you have the two best types in the game, this could still be a decent deck. So before we get the video, guys, shout out to our sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern is selling Darkness Ablaze codes for the cheapest on the market. So if you're trying to pick up yourself some Darkness Ablaze codes, or any other codes, make sure to get them at Card Cavern TCG. And of course, guys, if you are also maybe looking to get rid of any codes or cards you don't want to use, give them to Card Cavern. You can check out their buy list, check out what they're taking for what. You can get some money, in-store credit, cash, all that good stuff for your unused codes and cards. So check out Card Cavern. If you get anything from Card Cavern, guys, use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. It greatly supports the channel, helps yourself out, and supports Card Cavern too. So shout out to Card Cavern, guys. Check them out. Use code LDF. So let's take a look at my Blaziken deck here. So again, guys, Blaziken, having the dual type is really good, but losing cards like Diancie is not very good. But you know what? It is decent. It can be built up pretty easily thanks to Fire and Twin Energy, which is another decent thing about it. Its attack can also build up another Blaziken, which is pretty cool. Now, again, stage 2s, they've always been slow. And I feel like, you know, the only way you could get them in play efficiently would honestly be through both Jirachi and Rosa. These are like the two best supporters for Blaziken, in my opinion, or the two best cards for Blaziken. One of the other issues I have with Jirachi now is the amount of switching cards you have to play in order to make Jirachi consistent. Because before, you could just play a skateboard and you didn't have to play, like, an insane amount of switching cards. But now, because a skateboard has left the standard format, we now have to play a bunch of switching cards. So I'm actually playing 2 Scoop Up Net and 4 Switch. No Bird Keeper, because I don't feel like Bird Keeper combos very well in this deck. It only draws you 3 cards. You'd rather play, like, Research and, you know, Erika or Rosa, because they're better supporters. But that's one of the issues I have with Jirachi now. Stage 2 decks, I feel like, need to play Jirachi. And really now, without access to Skateboard, it makes it a little bit harder to use Jirachi. I am just playing a lot of other support Pokemon. We got Oricorio, Zacian, Crobat, draw cards. Oricorio's pretty good in here, you know, Blaziken just knocked out, you draw 3 cards, could, you know, get you another Rare Candy Blaziken. Zacian's great in the early game, just do a couple Intrepid Swords, try to build up a hand, try to find, you know, quick Blaziken, pretty simple stuff. Ditto leaving kind of sucks too, because it would have acted as like a 5th Torchic for Combusken, so even losing Ditto makes, you know, stage 2 decks a lot worse, especially for this deck. Unfortunately, the only good support card we have is Ordinary Rod. This is also a very clunky deck. There's no Stadium in here. I couldn't find room for any Stadiums. You could try to fit in a Hearth, a Chaotic Swell. There's Stadiums you can play in here, but I can't find any room for Stadiums. Now, to kind of make up for our damage output, I've actually thrown in 3 Giant Bombs, which seems like a logical card in here. Blaziken has 170 HP, so if they're trying to knock it out, they have to do 180 damage, or at least 170, but not many 170 damage decks. Mostly 180 plus is very likely, so you just put a Giant Bomb on your Blaziken, and they take 100 damage. This can help against the Eternatus matchup, where you do 260 damage to them, they hit you with the Giant Bomb on, and then they knock themselves out. So that's kind of really the only way you can beat Eternatus. The Giant Bomb can help maybe against, like, Mad Party too, just another option. Vitality Band could be decent here too, because then Blaziken is doing 270 to like Aggro, so you could probably play a Vitality Band or even like a Zigzagoon in here if you can find room, because we also have to play our ball searching cards, we have to play all the switching cards, we have to play the supporters, we have to play the energy, we have to play the tools. There's just so much stuff we have to fit into this deck. It's so clunky, very hard to find room for a lot of stuff, though I think more damage modifiers is something this deck definitely could use too, just saying. I am playing Great Ball 3 comps for Quick Balls. After recording this video, I kind of maybe want to bump up the Great Ball count to like 2 to 3. I feel like Great Ball might be better in here than Calm, because we don't play as many Pokemon as we would like. Got an Ordinary Rod to get Blaziken back. You kind of just have to run on the back foot of just really only having 5 Blazikens to work with, because one will get knocked out. You can use Ordinary Rod to get back a Torchic and a Blaziken, so you kind of have to run on just your 2. You have to play with 5 Blazikens technically, unless you can make it work with 6 with the Ordinary Rod. Pretty simple supporter count. I am trying out Erika in here because Erika is pretty cool. Like, drawing more cards was good if you already have a piece to the Blaziken in your hand. I got 3 Marnie, 4 Research, 2 Rosa. Rosa, you don't really like it because it actually can't find you Twin Energy, which is actually very relevant. So you don't want to play too many Rosas, so, 2 is just fine. And we got 3 Giant Bombs, 4 Twins, 6 Fire. Again, there's a lot of other cards you can put in here if you can find room for any of them. Again, stuff Zigzagoon, Triple Energy, Vitality Band. There's a lot of stuff that can go in here, but again, it's just finding room for all of it is what is tricky. But let's go try out this Blaziken deck, see how it does. Maybe we can run into one of its many Pokemon that is weak to its type. Alright guys, here we go. We're trying out this Blaziken deck here up against, it looks like a possible Pika deck first, which is good. We are playing a technical fighting deck, kind of. And we do win the coin flip, which is pretty good. Definitely want to go first here. Alright, we'll see how good our setup is in the new format. We get a Jirachi Zacian start. Pretty good start. If we can find a Torchic here, that would be ideal. I think we want to maybe try to find a Torchic here if we can. Torchic? No Torchic. I guess I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, Jirachi, please don't get knocked out. Here we go. Jirachi, don't get killed. There's a Torchic out. Alright, there we go. We found the Quick Ball. Would have been nice to get it on the turn earlier, but, I mean, Jirachi could probably live the turn here. If it does, that would be great, so we can get a Torchic in play. I don't really want Zacian to be in the active spot, if a thing. We might get Marnie, though, which would actually be really bad. Oh, what the? Raichu? Why are they playing Nuzzle Raichu in their Pika deck? Well, we'll see if it's going to be Pulse Rotation or not. It is not. We just get our answer right away. It is not a Pulse Rotation deck. That's fine. That means no Marnie either, which is pretty good. So we don't have to worry about losing this hand. And I mean, as long as they don't attack me, our hand is pretty good. I mean, we have a Rosa in our hand. We have a Twin and a Fire. We have like a pretty strong hand here. Just we gotta hope we don't lose it. They got Double. I mean, hey, Double and Pika, be my guest, my good sir. They are both weak to fighting. So they are both weak to Blaziken. Alright, they don't get an energy in play though, which is good. We're just gonna Quick Ball away the Scoop Up Net, I think. Don't really care for that right now. Ooh, we priced 2 Torchics. Oh man, Pulse Rotation, how you do this to me. Stellar Wish, take the Rare Candy. We'll just Intrepid Sword. If we probably have a turn 2 Zacian, which, yep, there we go. We got a, well, turn 3 Zacian, actually. Or turn 3 Blaziken. We have the Blaziken, but we'll see if my opponent does anything here. I mean, we probably can find a boss off our Stellar Wish, maybe, and we can boss up the Pika and knock it out. We could get Marnie, though. A Marnie would be pretty bad. There's the Thunder Mountain. There's a Research. No energy gets discarded. They're playing, maybe they're just playing Raichu to deal with Decidueye. Maybe that's why they're playing Raichu. I don't really know, to be honest. They didn't get rid of energy there with their Research, which is good. Yeah, I think we want to get a boss here. We can try to boss up this Raichu. I mean, one of the things with Blaziken does have 170 HP, which means it can't be one-shot by Pika or Raichu without the Electro Power, which is pretty cool. That is pretty decent for us. Unfortunately, we have no way to get rid of the Thunder Mountain because we don't play any stadiums in here due to space reasons. So, unfortunately, we have no way to counter the Thunder Mountain, which kind of sucks. We need to get more Torchics in play, too. But I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. We'll see if my opponent knocks me out here. No, just a pass. Okay. We'll calm away the Jirachi for the Blaziken. We could also just get another Torchic, which I don't think is a terrible idea either. Just try to level things out. But we'll see if we get a boss here off our Stellar Wish. No. We do get a Quick Ball, which I'll take. We'll take the Quick Ball. We'll get rid of it's gonna have to be a Pokecom. I don't really see what else I want to get rid of in that hand. Just get another Torchic. We'll just keep getting Torchics here. We'll just Intrepid Sword. I actually wouldn't mind doing Marnie now, just to do as much digging as I can to try to find a boss. So let's do it. I want to get the first KO, so we're just gonna Marnie. That hand, you know, we didn't have much going on. There's a Giant Bomb. We can actually put that on our thing here in case we do get knocked out, and we'll just Intrepid Sword. There's the boss's order. Alright. Now we just need to get a switching card for our Jirachi here, and we can knock out one of the 2 tag teams on my opponent's bench. Probably want to target the Pika, even though he's building up the Raichu. I mean, either or, I guess. It doesn't really matter what I knock out, but I probably want to knock out the Pika. I mean, Tag Bolt could very well happen. There's no Mew in this deck. Don't forget, it's Pulse Rotation. We don't play Mew in here. Oh, they're going to Marnie me? But are they going to... Well, we have a big hand. They're going to Marnie me. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. So we aren't going to have our boss right away. We could still find a boss, though. Yep, they are Marnie me. Okay, let's see if we can find our other boss here. So we can try to knock out something. I mean, they could just knock out the Jirachi. Oh, we actually did find our boss. Look at that. Our hand's not very good. We have no draw supporter, though. So we could be in trouble there. I mean, if we can draw a... we can... Okay, they're going to knock me out. So we're kind of in top deck. Oh, maybe not. Okay, they're not going to knock me out right now? What's going on? Hopefully they don't knock me out. Because if they... I mean, if we can... if we can get a research or something here, we can get a fire energy to the discard, put the energy back into play with Blaziken's Turbo Drive attack, Twin Energy. We can build up another Blaziken Torchic out of nowhere. We are taking 3 prizes, though. Hopefully they're enough to get us by. Okay, they are going to knock me out. They're not? Wait, why? What are they really... What are they even digging for? I'm so confused. What are they digging for? I can't get anything here that can really do anything. I guess if they have, like, a Fiona in their deck, they could, like, force me to bring out... Like, a Fiona would be very bad. Oh, they're just going to pass. Alright. We need a switching card here to guarantee a knockout. That should get us one. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll put this here. Quick Ball. We'll get Crobat, of course. We can Crobat for 6. Which I think we're going to do. We're gonna do the Crobat for 6. I'm pretty confident we're going to find a switching card here. We haven't played a single one yet. Well, we have. Okay, there we go. We got the switch. Oh, I forgot to Stellar Wish. Okay, no big deal, folks. No big deal. I don't think we're getting knocked out here. We just knocked out their only attack. I forgot to do Stellar Wish, which I probably would have gotten a Rare Candy off that. Okay, that was... It is what it is. I got too excited there. I got a little too excited. I was like, oh, let's go for it. We got the switch. Boom, we got the knockout, and then I forgot to Stellar Wish. We could do a little switch combo here, though. We can get another Blaziken. I think we're in a really good spot, though. But yeah, we can go Jirachi next turn, I guess, and just try to find boss. I should have done Stellar Wish, though. Misplays. Misplays will happen. I got too excited. I saw the knockout. We're chilling. And if they want to knock out Blaziken, they're going to have to take 100 damage here, which I don't think they really care about, obviously, but we'll see if they decide to knock me out. So it's a good thing they didn't get the first attack off there. They did all those Stellar Wishes. I don't really know why they did those Stellar Wishes. Like, what were they really looking for? Well, they can't get a full Blitz off here, but we're going to knock out their Pika, assuming we don't whiff a Rare Candy here off of our Stellar Wish. We could also still find an Oricorio. Hopefully we can get a Rare Candy. I probably would have, dude. If I don't find a Rare Candy here because of this because I didn't do Stellar Wish, I'm gonna cry, because that's pretty bad. Quick Ball away the research. They could Marnie me again, which could be bad. We do have 4 of our draw supporters in our hand and 2 switching cards, so yeah, Marnie would actually be a little awkward here, to be honest. A Marnie would be a little awkward. They've only played 1 Marnie. They got all these Scoop Up Nets, but they don't have really any Scoop Up Net partners? It's kind of weird. Oh, they got a boss. They could boss up Torchic, or they could boss up the Zacian or Crobat, I guess. It's not going to knock any of them out. They have to knock out Jirachi or Torchic. There's the double, which we can knock out. That's their first boss. Let's see. Are they going to boss me, or are they going to... Okay, they're going to take the knockout. They are going to take 100 damage, which doesn't matter in this case, but... Yeah, all we gotta do now is just get Rare Candy. So we have like a million outs we can find. Rosa, we can get Rare Candy. We can keep drawing our researches, because that's what we need. We didn't get the Rare Candy. I'm gonna take the Great Ball. You might actually... Oh, he has the boss in his hand too. So we're gonna have to Marnie him here if we don't find Rare Candy. Okay, we could have taken Combusken, but we have to try to dig. Dig, dig, dig. Okay, come on, Stellar Wish. Okay, we got a Calm. That can get us an Oricorio. We could also Dead A change, but I don't want to lose all these supporters. I think we're just gonna have to Oricorio. They wasted their Tag Bolt on me, which is good. I don't know where their Electric Powers were. All right, here we go. If we don't get a Rare Candy, we're gonna have to do Marnie to get rid of that boss. There we go. That's game. All right, we got him. We got him. Nice. And just like that, Turbo Drive. And with only 2 Torchics in the deck, only 2 Torchics. Not bad. We prized 2 Torchics, which kind of sucks. This is why losing Ditto is pretty bad, because Ditto counts as like a 5th stage basic. So it sucks that, it does suck that Ditto leaves, man. Ditto really does help these stage 2 decks out a lot. And it's not like stage 2s really have that much of a place in the meta because of, you know, all the tag teams and VMAXs, and they're already slow, so I don't know, man. Alright guys, getting into the match with our Blaziken deck. We'll see if we can take out an Eternatus deck. That is something that I have yet to play against here with this deck today, so we'll see if maybe that's something we can run into, is Eternatus. We'll see though. We did take out a Pika deck, which is one of the other matchups that this deck likes to play against. There's Pika, Eternatus, there's Zacian, there's Aggro, just any deck that's weak to fire and fighting, which are 2 of the best types to be right now in my opinion, so the amount of weaknesses we can hit is pretty good. Unfortunately though, our opening hand is pretty miserable. I'm actually going to start with Torchic. We're going to calm the Oricorio, probably for Jirachi, and then we're going to scoop up net the Torchic. We're going to have to just do that, I think. Ooh, we're up against Mad Party. Well, if there was any matchup we probably take an L to, it would probably be Mad Party. Because I don't think we can keep up in the prize trade. Ooh, we priced a Torchic again. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up in this prize trade. That's, I think, my main issue here with this matchup. We do have Giant Bomb, which, to be honest, actually could be pretty beneficial. We'll take the Quick Ball. We'll get rid of Boss. I think we have to go for just like an Intrepid Sword here. We could Crobat, actually, too. Crobat wouldn't be... I guess, yeah, we just go Crobat. Let's see, Remy's not. I'm actually going to hold the Giant Bomb. If they ever do a lot of damage, Giant Bomb could be a huge game changer. So I'm actually going to see if I can hold my Giant Bombs. Okay. We have Rosa for next turn. We can get another Blaziken. We need to keep up with the Torchics, though. We can't quite do that just yet. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're going to try to hold Giant Bomb. That could be how we win the game, is by them knocking themselves out with the Giant Bomb on us. So that might have to be a real only chance. I don't know if we can keep up in time. I mean, they could mention the DAA and stuff we can knock out with Blaziken. We already down 1 boss. We only have 1 Ordinary Rod. I don't know if we can keep up in the prize trade that easily. This is probably a matchup where you gotta get lucky, you gotta rely on Giant Bomb. So I don't really know how I feel about the Mad Party matchup. We'll see if it's gonna be pre-rotation or not. Oh, it already is. They have an Acro Bike. Could be the combo. If they're playing combo Mad Party, I think we take a big L. I don't think we can beat combo Mad Party, because combo Mad Party, like, probably just auto wins us. Rosa's in the deck. This is not combo Mad Party then? I don't know. I don't know. We could probably take advantage of the Rose Tower, though, which is pretty good. Mr. Rhyme. Quick Ball the Rhyme away. Yeah, Jirachi's definitely getting KO'd here. If somehow we live, though, that would be amazing, just to give us more time to try to get more Torchics in play. I actually would not mind Jirachi living here, but it's not going to live. They already have a knockout here with that DAA. But that does mean they have a DAA in play. Yeah. So we do have to rely on Giant Bomb here, unfortunately. But Giant Bomb could still be good. Ooh, that's actually a good top deck, because that can get us a Torchic. So let's go Calm for Torchic. Could also go Oricorio, but I think I'm just going to get Torchic. We're just going to Rosa here for Rare Candy Blaziken. We're probably going to get knocked out, so we might have to let Crobat get knocked out. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Fortunately, we have no energy to discard either for this. We can put the Giant Bomb on, though, and force them to either two-shot me or knock themselves out and give me a free prize. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see if we get Torchic off the prizes. That's our best prize we can get. Erika, don't really need that. I think we just research next turn. They could try to maybe, they could Tingly return me. I've seen some DAA decks play like 1 Thunder Mountain. They're down 3 energy too, so we'll see. Again, if they want to knock me out, they're gonna have to knock themselves out, so we're gonna get a free prize. What does Combusken do? Does Combusken do more than 40 damage for a single energy? I don't think it does. But yeah, if they attack me here and they knock me out, they knock themselves out, we get an extra prize. That's how we keep up in the prize trade. Unfortunately, we can't attack next turn with Blaziken again because we didn't get the Turbo Drive off. But if we can live here, which I'm hoping we do, we can research and go from there. I really want to play more Pokemon in this deck, though, in all honesty. Like, I would love for this deck to play more Pokemon in it. Okay, they're doing a lot of damage. 20, 40, 80, 120. They're doing 160 right now, so they're actually 10 damage short. So if they don't get one more Mad Party in the discard, they actually can't knock me out. But they knock me out, they knock themselves out, so it's a bit trade-off. This is kind of awkward, though. I probably have to just let them knock out Crobat. We could retreat the Crobat, but then I need to put the energy in play. It's kind of the issue with Blaziken. It's slow, and if you're not playing against a deck that can one-shot you, you're not going to win. Evolution Incense, they still have a Rhyme. Okay, they got a Pulti, guys, but are they going to get rid of it with T-Break? No? Oh, they have another DAA, though, bro. What? That's the knockout. We get to knock them out, but we're going to get knocked out in return, which is not good. They haven't played a boss yet either, which is pretty annoying. We knock them out, so we get a prize too, but we can't attack them next turn, so that's pretty awkward. Twin Energy is a good prize. I think I have to give him the Crobat and try to find a Giant Bomb. It's so awkward to give him Crobat here, but I can't give him my main attacker. They probably have a boss in their hand, though, so I don't think it matters, guys. I don't think we can win this. I don't think we can win this. We're not quick enough. They're too fast. The Giant Bombs might be something useful, but they haven't played a single boss yet, which is a little scary. So, yeah, this is probably just gonna be game over. If my opponent just gets a knockout here on my Torchic, probably. Not much I can do about that. We'll see, though, what happens. What do we draw? Okay, we got another Giant Bomb, which is pretty good. I'm actually going to put it onto the Torchic because I'm expecting them to try to gust the Torchic. This way we at least have an attacker ready to go. There's Combusken. Okay, cool. This hand's actually not too bad. What am I getting rid of here? It's got to be the Fire Energy, I guess. We actually could go Oricorio. It's going to do this, just Intrepid Sword. Got an Ordinary Rod. 2 candies that I don't want to get rid of. Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the Fire Energy. I don't know. I didn't want to get rid of my twin though. Maybe I should have got rid of the fire. Let's see. They probably have a boss in their hand. They literally haven't played one yet. Nope, they're just gonna Mad Party my active. Okay. We could have put the Giant Bomb on the active, but I didn't want to risk losing a Torchic. But we can knock them out now. If we can find our last Giant Bomb here, that'd be great. Okay, we got it. We can get the Giant Bomb on. So let's go Rosa for Blaziken. Fire Bomb. Cool. We got him. And I'm glad I held the Twin Energy now. Ooh, whoops, almost played Rare Candy. I'm glad I held the Twin Energy because now we can attack next turn because we have the Fire Energy in the discard pile. We can do this too. I think I just want to get both Pokemon back. Let's get Blaziken, Crobat. At this point, it's all we have left. It would be nice if they didn't have the Sinistee in play because they could probably knock me out here. I mean, if they have a boss, they have a boss, right? It is what it is. They just win the game and they have a boss and a Twin Energy. They probably have game. They're down 3, yeah. They probably have game here. Their hand is absolutely massive. The only way you could maybe win is we had a stamp, but there's no room in this deck, so we just gotta wait for them to play the boss's order and the energy here, and we lose. We just can't keep up even with the Giant Bomb. Giant Bomb may be MVP. We're not able to keep up. They're just doing too much damage. But let's see. Do they have any way to not win? If we don't lose this, yep, there's the boss. But do they have an energy? They have an energy. Yeah, you can't beat Mad Party. Maybe we should have put the Giant Bomb on the Zacian, actually. It would not have made a single difference, but yeah. That matchup was just, we were never going to win that. It was never meant to be. Alright guys, getting in one more game with Blaziken here, and oh gosh, we might be playing against a water deck, which is not what we want to be playing against when we're playing a fire deck. Might not be a water deck though, they might be using a water deck box just because they like it, but it's not looking good. We do get a Jirachi start. Our starting hand's actually not that bad. I mean, we have Rare Candy, Great Ball, could find us a Torchic maybe. Let's see. Okay, let's start with the DAA. That could be boss bait if we ever have to get around it. We'll see. Oh, they're playing a fire deck though, so they're not playing a water deck, they're playing a fire deck. Well, their start wasn't very good. There's a Torchic top deck. Alright, we're looking a little bit better now. Stellar Wish. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get rid of the research, and we're just going to go for a little old Brain. Intrepid Sword is not in the deck. Okay, we get Torchic number 2. Could also just wait to do Crobat. I think I'm just going to take a Torchic, though. Here's what we'll do. We'll bench this. We'll pass. Next turn, we'll try to Great Ball into a Blaziken, maybe, and then we can Rare Candy, and then we research, hope for the best. We might have to Marnie them, though, depending on what they do. Okay, there's the Cynthia. Okay. We'll see what they got here. I don't really know what kind of fire deck they're playing. A fire deck that plays Cynthia doesn't really give me much info as to what they could be playing, but fire decks aren't really easy to beat because we don't hit them for weakness, so... And they're also playing a pre-rotation deck. They have Marnie? Bro, what kind of fire deck plays Marnie? I am so confused right now. Pokénav 2. Oh, are they oh, they're playing my low... See, do they have a water energy for it? They don't. Alright, good. Let's see we draw here. Torchic number 2. Okay, let's play the Great Ball. We get the Blaziken. Alright, nice. We actually got the turn 2 Blaziken. Okay, a good thing they didn't get the water energy on the Milotic. So we're just going to research here, hope for the best. Hope for the best. We got the best. We actually got maybe the best we could have gotten other than another Rare Candy Blaziken. Go here. Stellar Wish. I think we honestly just take the Giant Bomb. Yeah. Okay, so we know they're probably going to hit me. They might knock me out. We'll switch into Blaziken, put the bomb on. We're going to bench the Oricorio, and we're just going to hit them for 130. Knock them out, or 260. This Milotic might be a bit of a pain to deal with, though, but, I mean, we get damage on it. Hey, that was a pretty good prize. So, hopefully we don't get knocked out here, but considering we know they have a Marnie in their hand, they're probably going to just Marnie me. Which kind of sucks, because we actually do have a pretty good hand, all things considered. So, actually, I don't really want to get Marnied here, to be honest with you, but if that's their supporter, that's going to be their supporter. Yeah, they're going to Marnie me. It's unfortunate they're playing a deck using a main attacker as a water type, which is what we're weak to, but we got the upper hand on them right now, which is looking pretty good for us. And I mean, if we could two-shot this, I'm feeling good. But again, we have the Dedenne to knock out. We could also boss a Dedenne here. I think I just want to knock out the Milotic. So, Volley, what are they playing? How do they ever build up their Milotic other than Welder? Their deck doesn't really seem very consistent. Got a type Null. I mean, they're benching Pokemon weak to fighting. So, I mean, hey, that's not too bad. Maybe there is a chance to win this after all. Quick Ball. There goes a Welder. That's pretty good, actually. Are they going to go Dedenne, Crobat? What are they getting here? Do they even have another Dedenne in the deck? I don't know if you'd want to play 2 Dedennes with a Silvally engine. That doesn't really make sense. I don't know. Their hand is dead, though, which is good. If they don't get another good basic here. They also, you know, they're in top deck mode. They can't Quick Ball for a Silvally. We'll see what they decide to get here. They could go for a second Jirachi, but they can't even move their own Jirachi. They actually do get another Jirachi. Okay. Well, they can't move it because it's Goblet Mine, so they're going to just have to take 130 damage from my Blaziken. We could also knock out their type Null, keep them in top deck mode, which I don't really think is a bad idea either. But I think I just want to try to knock out this Milotic. We can get rid of their main attacker because neither Dedenne or Silvally can knock out my Blaziken unless they have the Turbo Drive Silvally, which can rebel me. And I'm fine with them being in top deck mode. I mean, if they top deck a Silvally, whatever, so be it. Not really going to be too worried about that. Yeah, just tell it Ninetales. What do we draw? Blaziken? A, let's go. We could go Crobat here. It's gonna keep doing Turbo Drive. No rush. I don't really think we need to go Crobat just yet. We could have got another energy in play, but I'll save my play for later. Okay, so we can get another Blaziken in play, maybe. Ooh, there's our Zacian. That's a pretty good card in case we need a Intrepid Sword. So let's see. We can boss up the Dedenne. We can also just knock out the Jirachi. Yeah, they're in top deck mode. They're just not drawing very well. Let's see what they get here. Oh, they got a Marnie. That can disrupt me a little bit. It does get rid of my boss's order and my Blaziken, my third Blaziken, but that's fine. Okay, we gotta switch and Scoop Up Net for Jirachi. I don't know if I really want to dig for anything right now. I think we just knock out the Jirachi, and then maybe at some point we probably do want to try to knock out this. Why would they Scoop Up Net their type Null? I am very confused right now why they did that. What are they doing? What's their game plan? What's the point of that? If they have a Silvally in their hand, what? Alright, well, cool then. Yeah, let's just take a knockout, I guess. Sure. I mean, we could have went Jirachi here, which I wouldn't have minded doing. Shuffle the deck. There's a twin, right? Because I want to maybe find our boss. All we really need now is just boss order up the Dedenne and we have a game. They played 4 supporters. We'll see if they have another Marnie here. Okay, they got the Silvally in play. It's a little too late for it to matter, though. I mean, they were just in top deck mode for too long. Maybe they do have 2 Dedenne and they just happen to prize it. I mean, I guess, like, Ninetales could, like, get energy in play. It's not really going to matter, though. I think we've won this game with Blaziken. They could bench all their Absols in the world, but I think we've won. Let's see what else they have here. Do they have anything else that can stop my Blaziken? Probably not, right? What do they got? They got anything? Because if not, I think we're gonna try to dig with Jirachi. We can do Crobat too. We can do quite a bit to try to dig for the knockout here. There's a research top deck, so we'll switch into Jirachi. We'll quick ball away the switch. We're gonna just go Crobat. We have both bosses' orders in the deck. This shuffles the deck so that boss that went at the bottom of the deck is no longer at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, 4 cards. Okay, we're seeing 9 cards here. Can we find our boss to win? We do not. Probably just take the Giant Bomb. Yeah, sure. Alright, we didn't get the boss, so we can't win just yet. We can scoop another Jirachi, bring in the Blaziken, we can rebench the Jirachi, and I guess we'll play the bomb. There's a chance they could knock me out with Flamethrower. We might as well be prepared for it. We can calm for another Blaziken. Almost forgot to do that. I mean, we're pretty set up. Even if they do get into my low-tick attacking, I mean, we're just like 1 boss away from winning the game. We can hold the hand. I think we do just research here. Try to keep finding the boss's order. There it is. Alright, we have the boss for next turn, assuming we don't get Marnied again, which I don't know if it will happen. They have a Silvally to work with, but we'll see. We just need to get our last boss. They've played 2 Marnies. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I mean, for a post-rotation Stage 2 deck, playing against a pre-rotation deck using Silvally and a Water Attacker, the fact that Blaziken is keeping up here isn't that bad for us, to be honest. I'm pretty impressed that this deck actually could keep up against a deck that is technically more faster and has a type advantage against us. So maybe there is some potential for post-rotation Blaziken to be good. I mean, I think really the only thing this deck is missing... Ooh, never mind, we're not out just yet. They bossed the Crobat. Well, they can only use Venomous Fang. I guess, like, they could energy switch or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way they could knock out Crobat here. What do they got? So we're not out just yet. I don't really mind them KOing the Crobat, though. I don't really care if it does get knocked out. They can't even 2-shot me with a thing. Okay, we are down. We probably won't get a switch here. Yeah, okay. We can play Quick Ball, though, and thin the deck out a little bit. Yeah, we got 1 switch in the deck. Maybe we should play Bird Keeper in here. Take out the Erika for a Bird Keeper. I don't mind that. I think I'm just going to keep passing. We have the boss in our hand. We might as well just hold the hand. Even though they could Marnie me again. But I'm fine with just kind of chilling out here and letting the Crobat die. Well, the Crobat gets killed. We have 3 Blazikens in play. I mean, how do they win this? I don't know. It's like, it's literally no way they can win. They'd have to, like, stall. But we have a switch in the deck. As long as we have a switch and boss play available, there's no way we can lose. Unless they, like, Bellable Bryson Man, get rid of the switch, we could get trapped in the active, because we are running out of energy for Crobat. But we can also just get knocked out by poison. Like, any way I can think of them winning, they don't have. They do put a Fire Memory on, which doesn't quite get anywhere for the Silvally. And let's see what they do here. I mean, all they can really do is just not even knock out my Crobat. Alright. Let's see if we can just draw the switch here so we can win the game. Ooh, we got knocked out going back into their turn? That's kind of dirty. I didn't even realize that. That's actually kind of dirty. We're gonna have to let him KO Jirachi, I guess. Well, they can't even knock out Jirachi with Ninetales Shapeshifter, but we do Jirachi, Stellar Wish, get Squitcher, one of our Scoop Up Nets, and then we just win. Let's see what they got. Do they have any way to do anything? I mean, they literally can't win anymore, I don't think. Like, Bird Keeper? I guess they've accepted the fact that they're gonna put something in play that's weak to fire. But I guess, like, well, they could just went Flamethrower. I don't know why they wouldn't knock me out Ninetales, because they don't know I have a boss in my hand. It doesn't make much sense. I don't know why they would just let the Silvally get knocked out. Their best play would have been to just Flamethrower and then just say, well, you don't have a boss. Which, if I didn't have the boss right now, you know, we might not find it, you know, or Oricorio's only drawn 3 cards. So I don't know why they did just... I don't know why they just let me get the win here. But I'll take it. Just gonna boss, type advantage for the win, and take a knockout. And yeah, that'll be it for the Blaziken video, I think, guys. Overall, we didn't run into any Eternatus decks in today's video, unfortunately. I would have liked to have seen an Eternatus or two, but nobody was really playing it, apparently, so couldn't play against any Eternatus. I want to see how that matchup plays out without having the way to one-shot the V MAX, but what we can do is buy a pack from the shop here. I opened up way too many packs. If you guys witnessed my Pog stream, the amount of packs I opened up was absolutely insane. I opened up hundreds of packs on that stream because the delays in between rounds. It's like I had so many things I could just open up. And we got some pretty good pulls, I would say. So let's see if we can get a Crobat full art here. No, we get a Muck. Alright, that was a pretty bad pack. Not worth all those coins. But over the day's P-Show for you guys on the Blaziken deck. Overall, I think the deck has an okay potential. Stage 2's Post Rotation are definitely not very good because they're too slow. But overall, I mean, deck doesn't play bad. Maybe you want to play in a 4th Jirachi if it's possible. Maybe try to fit in like in a Ranguru or something. I mean, other than that, though, I feel like the deck did play pretty well. We played against a Pika deck, and that's the nice thing about playing this Blaziken deck going into the new format, is all the type advantages you do have. You know, you have all the different type advantages. You have Aggro, Zacian, Pika, Eternatus, Vikavolt. So that's one of the reasons why you could play Blaziken in the new format. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed today's PTCGO video, guys, make sure to leave a like on the video. Help me on the road to reaching 10K subs. We're getting close, guys. Once we do reach 10K subs, I am going to be doing a big giveaway, so make sure to subscribe if you're new. Check out the sponsor down below, Card Caravan. Check them out, use code LDF. Follow me on Twitter down below too if you haven't already. We're getting close to 500 followers. Check out my Patreon down below, $2 a month for exclusive content. Check it out, and I'll see you guys on a P-Show video tomorrow. Bye-bye.